What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. Folks, we're going to have another look at Pluto. Now, I've done a video on this very photo a while back, but I'm seeing more and more details in this photo, and I want to share them with you. I think you're going to find this really interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to circle a few things, maybe put a couple arrows just showing you like these 90-degree angles, and then you guys decide what you think this is. Is it nothing more than ice, mountains as they claim, or is it structures built onto the ice? Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Okay, you can find it right here. It is Jet Propulsion Laboratory, or JPL. And you can see right there, PIA 19948. You guys will get the links to this. And of course, you want to get the TIFF, which is the biggest one. It's just a little over 3.5 megs, right? And you can see the title right here, Original Caption Released with Image. And you can see it says right here, just 15 minutes after its closest approach to Pluto on July 14, 2015, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft looked back toward the sun and captured this near sunset view of the rugged, icy mountains and flat ice plains extending to Pluto's horizon. I'll let you guys read the rest of that. And you can see right here, it was released on 9/17/2015. And again, this is a really interesting photo. And I think you guys will really find this really interesting. You can use your magnifiers and have a closer look. What I find really interesting is if you look down over here, you'll see some weird, like almost like a pyramid structure. Over here, these ice mountains look more like structures with designs on them. I know this sounds weird, but let's just jump right into Photoshop. I'm going to show you. All right, here is the photo. We're going to zoom right in. We're going to start off with this area alone. Check this out. I want you to just have a closer look and use your magnifiers if you need to. We've got this area right here. Take a look at this object, the way it's shaped. Okay, now look at the inside details of this thing, okay? It looks like it's almost the same shape as the outer piece. This one right here I find really interesting. Look at the details in this. This is weird. It almost looks like it's doing this. And it's almost like it's going like this, then stops right here. You get some kind of reflecting, looks like a round piece on top. See that? Okay. Just look at some of the shapes of these so-called ice mountains here. This one looks like a box type thing. Right next to this piece. I'm not sure what to even make of that. All along this, what looks like supposed to be like a coastline, because you've got it right here. And of course, this is all ice. It's supposed to be over here. This part. Have a look at the shape of it. Right there, we'll zoom in. Have a look at that. I'm not so sure this is natural, folks. You can actually see the other corner. And then it looks like some kind of weird, like, framework going up like this here. See that? Here. Almost looks like some kind of weird pyramid. Other structures here. Way in the back here. You'll see much more in here when I enhance this. This way back here. This area here. Again, these do appear like icy mountains, right? Okay. Wait until you see this. Absolutely awesome stuff. This even gets even better once we get over to this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to circle a few things and we're going to go right to the fully enhanced. And then we'll have another look. And I'm just going to point out a few things, like I said. And of course, you guys tell me what you think. Okay, let's rotate this. Folks, this is absolutely awesome. Here. Something right here. Appears to be doing this. Looks like something round right there. What you're going to see is a lot more details when I enhance this. And to me, there's just no way, no how could this possibly be natural. This opening right here. Notice the rectangular area. And keep in mind, we are taking a look over to this, so we don't know if this area in front goes up and then into this area, okay? We really don't know the angle of it, right? Round piece here. Just weird looking shapes. There's no way, like I said, to me, in my opinion, that this stuff here is just ice. Here's another item, too, I want to go back to that I think you'll find interesting. It's right here. This is neat. Just the lines, guys. Look at the lines. Right here. Goes down here. Goes down like this here. Goes over to here. Again, look at the lines. Goes like this. There's something that has a curvature here. Looks like it does this. And of course it gets mixed in with all of this stuff here in the front. Have a look at this piece. Okay. Folks, come on, look at this. I mean, this looks like something like it's collapsed here or fallen over in this icy area. Whatever that is. You can see that. It almost looks like some kind of weird structure has been tipped over. See that? Now, we hear a lot of stories from ancient people how there's wars in the heavens, like they're referring to all of the planets. Is it a possibility that our solar system, thousands, maybe millions of years ago, was teeming with life? And at one point, they warred with each other. Is it possible they all went to war and that was pretty much it? I don't know. Okay, let's do a full enhancement. Jump right into this. All right. First objects I'm going to show you is these here. Look at the actual shapes. Okay, again, this one here. And look at the inside shape. It's echoing the same thing. Is that possible? I don't think so. And even if I was to rotate it, I can rotate this like this. Why would they be put into the ground like so? The only thing I can think of is this was possibly a civilization with structures, and it's been totally decimated. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm going to put this back where it's supposed to be. This object here is another one I showed you. Or objects right there. Again, look at the actual design in this. What is going on here? Goes down. Goes down. It's just the way that looks. That cannot be natural. I'll make this pointer just a little bit lighter blue instead of that. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can see that. Look right here. I can see this now a little bit better. There's a line that goes over here, and then of course it gets distorted because of whatever's here. Okay? Something right behind it. You see the lines to this doing this. This right here. Again, look at the lines inside these objects. Come over to here. Something right here. These items I pointed out earlier. Just look at the whole area now right here. And again, have a close look at this middle piece right there. And what looks like something going like almost like framework. It's doing this here. You guys see that? I'm going to back out just a hair bit. The shape out here. Not sure what to even make of that. You can still see it right there. NASA, JPL, and any other space agency, at least their elite side to them, is very crafty. Again, hide the darker details to a photo, then it flows into each other, and you can't make out any individuality of these objects, right? The background here. here. This one. And look at this weirdness here. It's like we're seeing one corner here, then it stops right there. What looks like some weird piping thing. You see it doing this. Kind of has that weird shape like that there. This here, not sure what to make of that. And it is in fact there. All of this is just bringing back the lines that they've hidden. Okay, let's swing them to the left-hand side, because I want you guys to see this. This is cool too. This is just really, really awesome. Let's zoom into that. And again, we're looking for shapes that should not be in nature, at least not in abundance, right? Okay, there's the original. There you go. Now, again, have a look at this piece alone. These two pieces, several pieces actually. Going like this. It comes down like this. This thing appears to be going into this other object. Unless it's just all one structured type thing. Not sure. But I'm not sure what that even is, folks. But whatever it is, it's wild. See it? Right there. Pieces in the background. Look at this right here. Pause it any way you want and have a better look. Have what looks like things like archways. Look at this right here. This whole section. Look at this right here. We have what looks like little towers or something standing up right here. See that? On what looks like a rectangular area. Going like that there. See it? This one I pointed out earlier. And there's so much in here, folks. It's hard to go over each and every little piece, right? Here, this whole section. What looks like a rectangular opening. Of course, it doesn't stop there. We have another smaller one here. At least that's the way it looks. And then, of course, we just have this round circle type thing. But check that out. All in front here. And, of course, it gets mixed up in all of this mess here. But check this stuff out. All this area right here in front. Again, we have one arch here. One inside the circle I just made. Looks like an opening right there. 90-degree angle here. And this over here. Folks, this looks like it has some kind of ribbed structure to it, like a framework. And of course, I'm not even going over the stuff that's in the background here. Look at the shapes of some of the crazy stuff in the back here. All here. And what's a dead giveaway is the way they did this. This is funny. You can see the white piece here and a white piece here. Notice you could just barely see something right there. It looks like a 90-degree corner. And it comes down. You've got this dark gray right here. And it continues on in the bottom. Can I see that? What else we got here? Something right here. Look at this weird shaped object. What we're seeing is the same thing they do to the moon and they do to Mars. Hide all the lines so that you cannot see it. That's what it comes down to. Look at the shape of this thing. Of course, it gets mixed up in this other gray area. See that? It's something that's doing this, like this. 90-degree corner here. And again, this white piece here, like I said. I just noticed these now. I didn't even notice these earlier. Check this out. I see what looks like a gray squared out area. Another area here. Doing this, you can literally see the lines going to it. This right here, you can look at the line carefully. This one, which is really weird, something appears to be over above it. Like it's been opened up like a hatch. You see that, folks? Let me put that right in the middle of the screen for you guys. Right there. This whole area right here. What is going on there? You know, folks, sometimes you go back to a photo and you see other details that you didn't see prior. Why? Because there's so much to see, and sometimes if you look at it too carefully, eyes mess with you. So you got to take a break and come back. I also noticed right here, when I looked at this one here, you can see what looks like a divider or some kind of line in between these pieces. You guys see that? Right here. See like a little fine line between these. Now I'm not sure if there's another one here, because I don't see it. Like I said, it looks like things have been decimated here too. It's like we had a giant war in our solar system, and almost every planet or body are decimated. Look at this. I can see a fine line doing this all the way across. Of course, I'm not going to do this too straight because I'm actually doing this freehand. It looks like something right there. And you can see lines coming down like this. Same thing echoes here. I can see just through the garbage, right there. You can see this actually goes down past this a little bit right here. So whatever that is, this whole area. In fact, if we were to back out just a hair bit, we can look at this whole area right here. Again, we can separate these two because this bottom area alone has some crazy shapes and will look like structures built into the ground. Something way in the back here. It's crazy just how much is in here. And again, we went back to these here. There you go. I'm going to back out. Let you guys have a look one more time. Pause it wherever you want. We'll go from right to left. Just have a look at the shapes within shapes. Like I said, this area right here alone. And then we have the inner shape doing this. Yeah. Again, these here. Especially this in here. This is really wild. There's probably multiple things laying here. This one here, look at the top of this one. Look at the corners on it. Is that natural? I don't believe so. This right here. I think absolutely there was a civilization living on this planet. At least it was a planet at the time. And now they're gone. Perhaps due to war, and they moved on after the fact. Or they were just killed off right there. I didn't see this area earlier. I just noticed it because this piece here, this piece, look at the way this thing goes. It's like, and then it does the same thing inside. And then we have some thing, it's arch type thing. See that? And again. Just the different angles, the 90-degree corners, the archways. It's just, there's no way. There's just no way. There's too much of it going on. Again, rectangular opening or multiple openings. Okay. We have this arch type object right here. You can see that. All these pieces back here. Especially this item. I didn't really get into this one too much. This one right here almost looks like it's doing this. Of course, this one looks like it's separated. This opening's here. See that? Okay. Again, more and more structures, objects. To me, this area alone looks like there's multiple things sitting here. We'll zoom into that. These right here in the back, they kind of messed up when they left this white pieces in here. You can see right here, there's multiple pieces there. There's one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a fifth, or it's from this piece. I believe that's one piece, and they try to hide it with this right here, just by doing this. Okay, we'll just go over this, okay, make it look good. Separate the two so we don't see one solid piece, and I believe that's what they've done. Let's try and darken this a little bit more, shall we? Folks, if you're on a big screen, pause it right here. Look at it with your magnifiers. Check this stuff out. All right? Move it along. Piece way up here. Just see the edge of it. Again, this piece inside. All these little white pieces, folks, that's actually something there. Meaning structures or some kind of anomaly that should not belong on a body in our solar system. Look at this area right here. Again, they do a great job, folks, of trying to blend this stuff. Really, really good job. In the background here. Now, is there ice here? Absolutely. But I believe this stuff was built on top of ice. This area here, like I said. These here. This on the very right. And of course, back to here itself. This whole area could be structures that are completely demolished. Maybe one large structure all caved in on itself. But you notice the direction it kind of goes in. It's like literally doing this. See that? The way they tilt it into the ground? I don't know. Keep in mind that it's not like Earth. Little to no atmosphere, gravity, so on and so forth. They're going to build in a different way that you and I probably wouldn't even think of, because they're not restricted to certain ways to build because of gravity. And there you go, folks. Folks, in my opinion, those are structures, just by the design on these. So if they're ice mountains, what would be the point of putting designs on them? That's why I believe that they're structures. And the way they're shaped and contoured, a lot of what we're seeing in that photo is absolute structures. That's just my opinion. And of course, you guys can drop your comments down below and let me know what you think. I believe, like I said, in my personal opinion, I believe that this whole solar system had life at one time. And again, we hear stories of our ancient people talking about wars in the heavens and on other planets. Is it possible that this whole solar system had life? Okay? And if it did, maybe they came to war at some point with each other. Hence the reason why Mars is devastated and completely looks like it's been blown to bits. Everything on the moon looks like it's either still in good shape at some point, and some of it looks like it's been blown to pieces as well. Total decimation. So is it possible that's what we're seeing here on Pluto? Again, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Please like and share the video. It is appreciated. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that YouTube will share it. Anyway, folks, got some more cool ones coming up. Stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.